What's up, Tiki Team? Welcome back to the channel. My name's Spesh, helping you conquer the Horde. And today, we finally got the patch notes for the brand new Season 5 for Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War Zombies. Now, as you may have heard, Season 5 kind of got pushed back a bit. It got pushed back about 24 hours. So it'll be dropping on Thursday night instead of Wednesday night, which is a bummer because I was off on Thursday, so I work on Friday. But whatever, not the point. We finally got the tiers for both Death Perception and Tesla Storm, along with a couple new changes to Mauer Der Toten. You guys are going to want to stick around because there's some very important information here at the end of this video. Without further ado, let's get it. So, zombies. It says, as we continue to develop our next round-based map in Black Ops Cold War, get ready for new content to enjoy in every pillar of the zombies experience in Season 5. That starts with a new upgradable perk, field upgrade, and support weapon coming to all round-based maps and Outbreak. First up, Death Perception. Now, we heard about Death Perception already, and it kind of got leaked, but there is a difference with these actual tiers compared to the leaked tiers. So, listen to this. The incredibly useful perk is all about survivability, awareness, salvage drop rates, and increased armor damage. The base ability for Death Perception. This is without any upgrades, without needing any of like the Ethereum crystals, etc. Base ability. Obscured enemies are keylined through walls. I mean, base ability, who cares? I literally don't care to see zombies through walls, like, at all. But, not the point. Skill tier 1. Minimap update rate is increased. So, instead of every 3 seconds your minimap, like the UAV scanning, it's going to be every 1.5. I don't know. I mean, that could be useful on, like, Mauer if the zombie's way far away, but whatever. Skill tier 2. Enemies give danger indicators when behind the player, so you'll just see them like a little indicator says behind you. Cool. But skill tier 3. Gain 20% more looted salvage and high-grade salvage. We knew that one was coming, but that is a banger of a tier. I am super excited for that because you need a lot of salvage in this game. Now, skill tier 4. Increased armor penetration by 25%. When these tiers were leaked, it actually said it was only going to be 10%, which wasn't that exciting, but 25%, that's a banger. And then skill tier 5, nearby chests, resources, and item drops are keylined through walls, which is fine, I think, and I do think there's going to be one very big important thing for this that you guys are going to love, but I'm going to wait to test it out before I tell you about it, because I want to keep my secrets. So you guys just have to stay tuned to the channel to hear about that. So upgrading Death Perception will allow players to become much more aware of dangers around them, both through walls and behind them. The added 20% additional looted salvage and high-grade salvage is an absolute game changer any round. That I agree with. At Tier 4, the 25% boost to armor penetration damage can be a lifesaver and makes any player a force to be reckoned with in main quest boss fights and higher rounds. I also agree with that. I think that is the biggest perk for, well, this perk. 25% boost to armor penetration. That is fire. Now, as we move on, just as we've done with perks in Black Ops Cold War, Death Perception's final upgrade at Tier 5 taps into elements of previous classic perks. Fans of Black Ops 2's Vulture Aid will be pleased to gain the ability to see nearby chests, resources, and item drops outlined through walls after fully upgrading the perk, which comes in handy when mimics are disguised as nearby items. True. Or when hidden objects in Outbreak would otherwise be obscured from your line of sight. Hit up the Der Wonderfizz machine during Season 5 to pick up Death Perception, and check out its all-new jingle, Lit. In all round-based maps in Outbreak. In Season 6, Death Perception's dedicated perk machine will debut alongside our 10th and final Perk-a-Cola. What could it be? Give us double tap. Thank you. We're also delivering a brand new field upgrade for zombies players this season, Tesla Storm. Its abilities include, now this is the first time that we hear about Tesla Storm. We had a theory about what Tesla Storm could do, but this is what it does. Base ability, for 10 seconds, lightning connects to other players, stunning and damaging normal enemies. Again, as a largely solo person, I don't know how this is going to work by yourself, but like if it can connect to like Klaus or like a turned zombie, I think it'll be kind of sick. Skill tier 1, double the damage dealt to enemies stunned by the Tesla Storm. So if you have them stunned with your little lightning and you shoot them, doubles the damage, or it's just the damage that it deals. That I'm not 100% certain. Skill tier 2, increase the damage, or increase the duration to 15 seconds, so it just basically gives you another 50%. Skill tier 3, special enemies can be stunned by the Tesla Storm, so that's pretty exciting, I guess. I mean, it's just going to stun some more enemies. Woo! Players generating a field upgrade gain 25% increased movement speed at skill tier 4, which, honestly, I mean, that one is fine. You're going to be real fast. You're going to be fast as boy. But, like, along with, like, Ether Shroud, I think it's pretty similar. So it should, like, when you use Ether Shroud along with Stamina Up, it probably, I think, would be about the same speed. And then skill tier 5, elite enemies can be stunned and damaged by the Tesla Storms, like the Megaton or the Panzer, for example. We'll both be able to be stunned for it. All in all, I don't really care for Tesla Storm. I don't think it's all that exciting, but of course it's one of those ones where you need to try it in-game before you can, like, give a final verdict on it. It doesn't sound that exciting, but maybe it'll be good. Who knows? Whether you're playing with friends or doing your own thing, Tesla Storm generates a devastating field of lightning around you, so all enemies will be stunned through and damaged in close proximity. Coupled with a 25% speed boost at tier 5 and the ability to stun and damage elites at tier 5, this field upgrade has the potential to get you out of the stickiest situations. Again, I don't think it's going to be any better than like Ring of Fire, but I digress. Now we get seen that let's see here. It says that we're going to begin with Flamethrower, which we kind of already knew. And let's see, it says it's a support weapon at a lower cost compared to some of the more commonly used support items in the game so far. Trade in some salvage and light them up. So it's going to be cheaper than a lot of the ones we're already using. Cool. In Outbreak, we are pulling out all the stops with the new Collateral region, Transport Objective, Tank Vehicle, Grapple Gun and Crafting Item, Disciple Enemy, and new narrative intel to discover in 2 new playlists. The Outbreak-specific incarnation of Collateral has been crafted just for zombies, with a custom play space bounded by the confines of the Dark Ether and an eerie sandstorm filling the Algerian desert skyline. So, I think it would be really cool, like, especially with that, like, the sandstorm, if it, like, kind of affected the map and, like, affected the way we play. Like, maybe it would block off an area. You know what I mean? Like, maybe it's blocked off for a little bit. Kind of like if you guys remember in Moon, Dark's gonna lose his mind. If you guys remember in Moon, how, like, the drill would just take out an area for a little bit. Similar to that. We've heard your feedback from Outbreak players that getting around the Ural Mountains can take a bit too long when you don't have a vehicle nearby. Enter the Grapple Gun, a new piece of equipment available at the crafting table exclusively in Outbreak. Dang it! To make traversing regions and completing long-distance objectives a snap. The new transport objective gives players even more content to take on throughout the regions. Weird way to word that. And if you ever wanted to take an order with a freaking tank, your wish has been granted. I'm excited to try that. We will definitely be trying that on the channel, so stick around for that. For those more casual players who just want to drop in for a few rounds in Exfil with friends, we've introduced 2 playlists for the mode Endless, which offers a standard Outbreak experience, and then the 3-region playlist, where you basically play 2 regions. The third one you can only exfil. Before Season 5 begins, players will be able to get a head start on hunting crucial new narrative intel in Outbreak, which will continue the Dark Ether story after the events of Mauer Der Toten. You won't want to miss a single intel drop this season, as it all builds up to the events at the start of our next round-based map, which is probably, based on what it sounds like, it's probably coming in the beginning of Season 6, if I had to guess, the way they're making that sound. Let's see, we got a new map for Dead Ops Arcade, pretty exciting there. Weapon tuning, mainly all for multiplayer, so we're not going to read through that. We don't really care, right? Let me see here. There's one important part down here about zombies that you guys need to know about. Score streaks, you know about the flamethrower. And then we get down to zombies. So we know that we're getting death perception, and again, it shows, like, you know, the tiers. Tombstone. Players now take 25% less damage in shadow form. And then cost has been removed from the Tombstone stash. So you no longer have to pay to get your Tombstone stash back. So, again, Tombstone's still one of the least used perks in the game, and rightfully so. Outbreak, new collateral region, transport, blah blah blah. These are all just patch notes saying what they fixed. Now this, what they added to Mauer Der Toten gameplay, it says, added a couple hidden surprises, winky face. What does that even mean? Hidden surprises, winky face? Like imagine if that means that Kino Der Toten is all of a sudden an option on the map. What if like now all of a sudden you can get to Kino Der Toten on Mauer Der Toten? Like, what if that doesn't, or maybe like there's like a new Easter egg for the Thunder Gun. They literally give us nothing, and the winky face. Oh my God, Treyarch, the winky face. I think that realistically, Treyarch wouldn't maybe add that much, but I would love to see if they just decided screw it. Here's Kino, here's the Thunder Gun, go wild. Oh my God, because I mean the outcry from the community that those two things weren't in Mauer Der Toten was pretty big. So I think that if they did that. Oh, baby. I would love that. All this stuff just fixing some glitches and whatnot. Let's see. There is one that was kind of important. Well, whatever. What they did is they fixed the canister. They, like, patched the canister thing that you could do, the kind of exploit, I guess, to use it to get to high rounds. So, if you didn't do that before Season 5, I'm sorry, but you can't anymore. Address some issues. Yup. Exciting. So, one of the things I noticed they did not put in this was the fact that the Cerberus is not being added to Outbreak with this specific update. Like, at all. Like, they didn't say that at all anywhere in this update that the Cerberus would be added, which is a huge bummer. I really want to see the Cerberus in Outbreak. I think it would be a ton of fun. Maybe they are adding it and they just didn't want to tell us, just so it's kind of a surprise when we pull it out of the box. I'm not really sure. But otherwise, I think, all in all, these patch notes are pretty bangers. So let me know down in the comments below if you guys are excited for Season 5, what you're most excited about. Maybe it's that new double-barrel shotgun that has Dragon Breath that is going to make everybody quit Warzone at once. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I hope to see you in Season 5. And, well, I'll see you soon.